Alright, back again, Luke here. And today we've got out the old Panda Custom Control Box Super Gun, the Sega STV board, and I figured we could put in this game here, Shienryu. So, let's pop this on and play some of that. Well, this is one of those really good shooters here for the Sega STV. Unfortunately, this system only had about 3 or so shooters on it. And this one you'll notice is in Tate form. The other thing to note about this is that with Shienryu, it's one of those games that starts out really easy or starts out reasonable, and then at the end it just shoots up the difficulty like 100%. So we'll let this thing jump in here, and it's got a really short intro, but you'll notice it's already set to free play, so no need to put in coins. And there we have it. So we'll just start this up here. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the Sega STV hardware, it's basically Sega Saturn hardware in a cart form. So you'll notice up here at the top it'll show how many players you have. At the bottom left, how many missiles. By repeatedly pressing the fire button, you can get a faster shot. There are different upgrades here. The S is your speed, P is power-ups. There are different power-ups too in the game. Some are a little bit stronger than others, so you can wind up downgrading. You have to be careful on which items you pick up, because some are much better than others. The game does have some aspects similar to Truxton as well, like as you can see here. But in the last stage of this game is where it really ramps up the difficulty. Up until the end, it will allow you to kind of continue as much as you want. Sometimes it'll continue halfway, and it's not too bad. But the last boss, when you continue, the only way to get through it is by going from the beginning, start to finish here. So, but it has some pretty catchy music. This is where you can kind of downgrade in some cases if you get the wrong power-up. You can wind up getting like a missile. And the missiles are decent if you have just no weapon, but for me personally I think the lightning is a bit stronger, although it does have a slower recharge to it. I mean, I suppose to each his own here, but the game is really, like I said, it's one of the few shooters on the system. Coming up on our first boss here. You really have to watch out for some of these guys. There's our missile. He's dead yet. There he goes. You can see on the side here we can get our extra bonus and power-ups as we go along. This is the missiles, which is, like I said, it's a bit faster, but yeah, for me personally, I think that the lightning is a little bit stronger. But each one of the stages here, I think, is really colorful. It has a nice graphic look to it. And the playability for it is really smooth, but once you get up to the further stages, it's just kind of a bit unforgiving in some spots. When you do die, you'll see the game doesn't continue off right where you left off. It does kind of go to a black screen and then kind of start you back off from the certain save point or the certain halfway point. But I find this game really entertaining and enjoyable. I walked right into that one. You'll see here, kind of bring you back. But it brought me back here at kind of the halfway mark. versus the very beginning, so. Not sure exactly how far we'll play here, but this is where I think this boss, or partial boss here, is I think there's a halfway, what is it, like a mid-boss or something somewhere, who's a bit of a pain. Can't remember exactly here. It's been a while since I played all the way through this one, but it does offer a good variety of enemies and shots and all that stuff. Madness going on the screen at once. This might be our boss here. Some nice scrolling effects here. But yeah, nonetheless, just want to share with you guys a little bit of a look at what Shienryu looks like here for the Sega STV. This game is one of those more expensive games to find. One thing you'll find out here too in this game is that sometimes there's just a ton of stuff going on the screen. It's hard to tell what's what at some cases, so it's like, is that shrapnel coming out, or, you know, what is that? But it is becoming a more expensive game as time goes on here. But it's definitely one that's worth it, I think, if you can pick it up for a decent price and you're into the shooters. You're gonna see I'm gonna wind up dying here. We'll just finish this one off here and then we'll end it at that. But yeah, that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching. Watching a bit of some sloppy shooting here and some Shienryu. Good shooting fun. I need some upgrades here. Good fun, lots of points, yay! Hopefully everyone's having a good afternoon and enjoying some shooting madness. The hardest part, like I mentioned before, is just all the shrapnel you see on the screen. It's like hard to decipher what's a bullet and what's shrapnel. Free guy. Moving around. Yeah, here's the other weapon. It's a nice, good protective front shield here. Yeah, definitely a good shooter here. Yeah, I walked right into that one. Woo! Good times. we'll leave it off at this boss here. Kinda like the octopus look here. Come on, Octopus Man. I don't think this one's going down so easily. Go down! Are you too good to die? But yeah, hopefully you guys got a little bit of entertainment out of this one here, and we'll go ahead and get some more arcade-related vids up and go from there. But thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys here soon.